haven't even had enough to be impaired, buddy. I'm not being an idiot, sir.
You're fleeing away from me using your daughter as a shield.
Hey, please,
Okay.
please. I don't want you to take my
I understand.
Police responded to a call about an intoxicated man leaving the Bubba 33 restaurant with a small child. Officers found him beside a silver Chevrolet pickup truck, and while employees warned his behavior inside the restaurant began spiraling, his next steps would leave everyone in shock.
How you doing, buddy?
Good. We got a call that you were trying to drive away with your daughter, a little impaired.
No, I'm going back inside to get my pickup food. No one's impaired. I haven't even had enough to be impaired, buddy. You can go in and look at my stuff.
Well, the business called and said you're intoxicated.
Well, okay. So, say somebody gives you something.
Uh-huh.
Okay?
Yeah.
And you haven't even had a couple of sips of it, plus you've been in there for 45 minutes.
Uh-huh.
So how am I intoxicated?
Well, I just have to investigate it.
Well, then go in there and look at my drink.
Well, I can do more than just looking at your drink. You could have drank before you got here.
I didn't drink before I got here. I got my baby with me.
Okay. Do you have your ID on you?
No, I don't know.
Okay. Listen, stop walking away from me.
I'm getting my food.
You need
and
to
why
stop.
are you guys doing this to my kid? This is entrapment.
Listen, it's not
what
entrapment.
you guys are doing is entrapment.
You need to stop.
Do you see what you're doing?
No, you're doing this. I'm not the one that was drinking.
The longer Ty refused to cooperate, the more officers realized the encounter outside the restaurant was drifting towards something far more dangerous than a simple disturbance call.
Listen.
Let me go inside and get my food.
I need your identification. Okay?
I don't have my identification.
Okay. What's your social?
What?
What is your social?
I don't know my social.
Okay. You're going to be placed in arrest for obstructing if you want to keep playing that game.
Please, please,
Okay.
please. I don't want you to take my
I understand, sweetheart. He's not. We just got to figure some things out. You're making this complicated.
I'm not. You guys, I didn't do anything. I went to Bubba's.
Okay.
Like, this is ridiculous.
It is. You could be giving your name. I could be making sure you're not impaired.
I didn't do anything to anybody, buddy.
Okay.
You can go in there and look on camera. I just was trying to get my receipt. I tipped the waitress well. I didn't do anything. I didn't even touch any drinks or anything.
Then why would they call saying
wrong?
that you were drinking in there?
Because I got a margarita and then she said not to drink it, so I stopped drinking it.
Who says not to drink it?
The waitress.
Why would she tell you not to drink it?
That's what I'm asking you, buddy.
Okay. I need your social.
What concerned officers most was no longer the possibility of an impaired driver, but the unpredictable behavior unfolding while a child remained in the middle of it all.
I don't know it.
Okay. I need you to set your daughter down.
I'm not setting my daughter down.
16.
Can you just leave?
You need to stop walking away.
You can shoot me in the head.
Quit.
You can shoot me in the head, buddy.
Why he's not putting his daughter down.
I don't do
You
nothing.
need to stop walking away from me.
Bro, me and
Listen.
you's gonna get into it,
Then
bro.
set your daughter down.
Within seconds, the already volatile confrontation erupted after officers believed Ty might be reaching for a weapon while holding his daughter.
That's my keys.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
That's my keys. What
Okay.
am I doing?
You reek of
What
alcohol.
am I
Put your hands
doing?
behind your back.
What am I doing? Look what you're doing to me. Look what you're doing to me.
No, you're doing this.
No, you guys are doing this.
Help me.
I'm not even doing
Can you
anything
take me to
wrong.
my grandma's house?
They're grabbing me up. I'm not even, I'm not resisting nothing. I'm not doing anything wrong.
Man, please let my dad go. He didn't do nothing.
I didn't do anything wrong.
Can you take me home to my grandma? Will
Give us
you?
a second, okay?
Will you
Will you
take
take
me
her
home?
home to her grandma at least? Will you take her to her grandma at least? You guys are gonna treat me like this?
What is your issue?
Thing is, buddy, I don't
You're just
have-
drunk, bud.
No, I'm
You're
not,
drunk and an
buddy.
idiot. That's what you're doing right now. You understand that, right?
You're judging me.
You're being a drunk
We
idiot.
haven't even had a full
Yes, I'm
conversation.
judging you. You're about to leave with your daughter hammered. You're not judging me.
negative
Thing
15,
is
several
going there.
priors for...
Copy.
You guys are just talking shit to me.
Because you're being an idiot.
I'm not
So
being
we're
an
going to
idiot,
treat you like an
sir.
idiot.
I'm not being an idiot, sir. I respect you guys. I respect everybody.
Did you pat him down the rest of it? Okay. All right.
I don't have it. If
you
you
can-
guys are
you have
worried
nothing on
about
you.
stuff, I don't have any. I'm not that type
We're
of
going to sit in
person.
the back of the car for a minute, okay?
Like,
I don't know why you couldn't just comply from the
Double lock
beginning.
this.
Huh?
Double off this.
the only reason was because if you guys would understand, I didn't really do anything.
Okay.
I'm not acting like an idiot.
You're
We've never
fleeing
had
away
no
from me using your daughter as a
conversation.
shield.
You're walking away from a cop with your daughter. That's kind of
Because I don't know what to do. It's a
Yeah,
kid.
you
It's a
just
kid.
sit there.
It's a kid that's like
You just had a
induced in
conversation,
panic.
man. You just had
It's a kid. It's a kid that it's induced in panic. So I'm just trying to protect my daughter. I'm
No, I
not
understand,
trying to be
but
complicated.
You were, though.
The physical struggle had ended, but the emotional fallout surrounding the child was only beginning to unfold in the parking lot.
Please don't take me nowhere else. I want to go to my grandma's.
Okay. We'll try to call her. That's what we're gonna do. We'll try to call her maybe. Does that sound like a good plan?
Can you ask my dad her phone number?
We'll get there in a second. My partners over there are gonna talk to him.
Please, just let my dad go. He's the love of my life. That's the only person who loves me in my life.
You know, I think your grandma probably loves you too.
See, that's but you're the only one who will take me to my grandma's. You promise?
We're gonna see, okay? They're gonna talk to your dad, and then we'll figure it out. Okay?
And my whole life is ruined.
No, it's not ruined.
And I just don't want my dad to go to jail. Is he?
I don't know what's going on. I just got here.
The lady asked. That lady inside, she's the one who could be getting arrested. My dad didn't nothing. She was the one harassing my dad.
Oh, what?
I'm telling the truth. I just don't want my whole life to be ruined. I just love my dad so much.
Yeah. Are you a little bit chilly? Do you want to sit in the back of a car?
Will you sit with me?
I'll leave the door open and I'll stand by you. I see you're shivering a little bit. I don't want you to be cold out here. Or if you want to zip up your jacket, maybe?
Yeah, can you just sit with me?
That's exactly what you do.
And I'm not an idiot.
You wanna
I
address
will
these?
tell you that too.
You want to
I'm not an idiot. And this is not right at all.
Listen.
So if I come into Bubba's and
Listen,
get some food
we're
with my
gonna adjust
daughter, then that's
The cuffs will
illegal.
stay the way they are then. Come on. We're going to adjust your cuffs if you can comply, okay?
Okay, I will comply with
If you do
completely,
anything,
sir.
you're
No,
gonna go on your-
I'm not going to go against your orders, sir.
Okay, I appreciate that. We'll
I'm
adjust
not
it.
here. I'm not here for. I'm not here for.
Stop talking for 2 seconds, okay? Please.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're
Just
gonna
2
adjust
seconds. We'll talk. Just give us a second. We're gonna
I
fix
love
your,
you, baby. Everything's fine, honey.
We're gonna fix your handcuffs real quick. Then we can talk. Is that cool?
That's fine.
Perfect,
And even
thank
if you kept them the same, I would still treat you with the same
Absolutely,
respect.
and I appreciate that.
And you don't have to worry about me on nothing like
Gotcha.
that, sir.
Go ahead and turn
I'm
your wrist
like,
down.
yeah, okay. Imagine coming to get a burger with your daughter and then this happens.
Yeah, I understand.
I'm not here for no.
Let me see if the business will give us a statement. If you want.
Honestly, you can ask them. I ask them all the same thing. I ask for my chat.
Okay.
So you,
All right, we're going to set you in the back of the cruiser and we'll be right back with you, okay? If you want to head in, I'll put him in one.
I wasn't even here long enough to even do anything, buddy. That's
You
the
reek
crazy.
of booze. Yeah, I'm going. You reek of alcohol.
Well, then
You're not complying with verbal orders. You're using your daughter as a shield.
I'm not using my daughter as a shield.
You 100% were, boss.
No, I wasn't.
Okay.
You could see my daughter was crying, so I was holding her because I'm the father. I wasn't using my daughter as a shield at all or anything like that, so that's false statements.
While Ty continued denying he was impaired, investigators were already uncovering details that allegedly told a very different story.
Did you call?
Carly called.
Okay. Okay.
You need to speak with her.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. Here if I come in?
Yeah,
It's
no,
free.
of
I'm cool.
course. Is the little girl okay?
Yeah, she's good. She's talking with someone.
Okay.
So, who is Sunday?
Okay, that would be my server, which I can grab her if you need to talk with her as well.
I just want to get an idea for how much you drunk.
So, okay, yeah, so apparently, my host did not tell me this until after I called you guys. Apparently, he was already stumbling when he walked in the door. He had an 18-ounce frozen margarita, and then he had a shot of Don Julio Red. Unfortunately, I did not know he had that much until he had come up to the host stand already and was claiming that the shot was not what it was supposed to be, blah, blah, blah. I was like, I can go to take that for you. I said, you know what? I basically cut him off. And then he was like, oh, I'm a service manager at a store. I'm already a manager somewhere else, blah, blah, blah. So his daughter threw up on the table when we tried being like, you know, like, hey, like, what are you doing after this? Like, do you have a buddy that you can talk to get you to go or anything else? He got pretty hostile and was like, are you going to call the authorities on me? And so then I watched him get up. He got in my host's face and said that he was going to, I forget the exact words, basically about F some people up or like get 5 people, I have some people up in here, whatever. I saw him walking out with his daughter, stormed out. I called you guys as soon as I see him getting hostile with everyone because I knew that he was going to get in his vehicle. Would you like to talk to the server?
If you don't.
Yeah, of course. She is at a table bottle.
Yeah, no rush. You serve the gentleman.
I did, yeah. He didn't even finish all those drinks, and I just kind of like offered us everything because he kind of seemed like he was saying his words after I did bring him his first one because he got a rocker in his marg. But and then his daughter grew up, yeah. So
Was he violent towards you at all?
no.
Just the hostess.
They just asked me, he's asking for his check and he wants to see you before he leaves. And so I brought him his check up here and he wouldn't say anything to me. He just handed me his money and kind of ran out. So, yeah.
So he had a margarita and a shot, right?
A margarita, a rocker was in it, and then another shot. He didn't finish that last shot or the margarita. The margarita, we just took it off the table, but it was still like halfway through.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Do you have a paper for that, or do you need your paper?
Go do your thing.
This is distracting, so I just want to.
Go do your thing. If anything, I'll have to do it. Because you saw more of them for service, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to.
Okay.
Not a big deal.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I might have you find a stick.
That's fine. That's fine, yeah. Yeah.
You want him to trespass from here?
No, he claims to come in all the time. I've never seen him before. I would prefer him to not. I know my MP would be like, no, we don't deal with that here. So I would say yes.
That's fine by me. Easy enough, thank you. Sorry, man. Oh, you're good. They want him trespassed. And then obviously whatever we have, he was drunk when he came in.
He has an open container in the front seat.
So he was drunk when he came in.
I mean, we got obstructing and disorderly by intox.
Yeah, no, for sure. And then the number for grandma, he was a statement from me, and then he was cussing him out.
Yeah, we can get a statement to show he was disorderly other than the
Yeah, easy enough.
No, I might smell like alcohol because I understand. Because if someone drinks around me and I haven't drank, I can smell it. I completely understand that. But if you go in there and see what I mean, like
I mean, you have alcohol open containers in your car.
They're not mine. I don't know whose those would be.
That's fine. So
It's not my vehicle, and there's also people.
So yeah, we have witnesses saying you came in drunk and you were cussing and yelling. I mean,
I never cussed or yelled once. You can even ask my daughter that.
Okay, that's fine.
And my daughter don't lie.
Okay. Do you have anything on you that you're not supposed to have? You're going to be booked in the Stark County Jail tonight.
I don't have anything on me, buddy. I told you I don't.
Okay, that's
I'm
fine.
not that type of person.
I'm not
buddy.
saying you are. All I'm saying is if you have anything.
I know you're just doing your job.
We didn't find on you.
I'm being honest.
I appreciate it.
I don't have anything on me. Nothing to harm anybody. Nothing on me. Nothing bad. Nothing anything.
All right. I appreciate it.
I'm not here to make your job more difficult. I'm just saying, like.
Well, you could have been calling a ride home.
But anybody else, like, okay, you could have came.
I'll have a public service when you're ready.
Okay, anybody could have came in.
If you can just call him and send him to my cell. It's going to be a reference of him picking up his granddaughter. What were you saying, boss?
I was saying anybody could come in and have a burger and beers and stuff, and then I still didn't get my wings or my burgers or like any of my leftovers or anything yet.
Okay, well,
Cause my daughter, you can ask them. My daughter threw up in there because she didn't feel good.
Okay.
That's why we came out, buddy.
Okay.
Like no one was starting. No problem.
Well, how are you going to get home?
What?
How are you going to get home?
I was gonna drive home. I'm completely fine, buddy.
Okay.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not breaking the laws or anything like that, buddy.
Okay. All right, I appreciate it. What's a good phone number for yourself? I'm gonna have you hop out. I'm just gonna take everything out of your pockets for now, okay?
Sorry, I don't have much room to move, so. Once you threw me in there, it like wedges everything back.
Where did your wallet and stuff go?
That's what they must have it in there or something. That's what I'm saying. They must have my wallet, money, and stuff.
Come on, I put it back in your pocket, boss. Maybe I gave it to my partner. No, you're right. I gave it to my partner.
You guys know how much money's in my wallet?
We're gonna count it all in front of you. Go ahead and have a seat again, okay? Hi, this is Officer Myers, the Jackson Township Police Department.
Because that's my money I get paid for work, so I will need that.
Hi, would you be able to come pick up your granddaughter from Bubba's?
Will you make sure all my money's in
Yep.
my wallet,
Give me 1
sir?
second. Yep, we're gonna count your money in front of you. Go ahead and have a seat.
Make sure everything's in
Yep,
my
we're
wallet.
going to.
I want to see.
1 second.
Video recorded too.
I know. I already know how everything works. Trust me.
Hi, this is Officer Myers again. We got a call that your son was impaired at Bubba's. He was drinking, and then he was attempting to leave with his daughter. I made contact with him. His daughter was in the back seat. I asked him to talk to me. He had his daughter get out of the car and goes, "Oh, we're just here to pick up food." I said, "Okay, well, we just got a call saying that you were going to drive and you're pretty drunk." And he goes, "I'm not drunk." I said, "That's fine. You might not be. I just want to make sure that you're okay to be driving your daughter." At which point in time, I asked him for his ID. He said, "I'm not giving that to you." I said, I mean, he has to go to jail. He was using her as a human shield to try to get away from me. Trying to use her as a human shield. I mean, I'm happy to have you come pick her up and grab the truck. But he's going to jail. I mean, you're not going to use a little child as a human shield and then try to run from me. I tried to be cordial, and I let him know that if he was too impaired, we'd give him a ride and we'll go from there. But he wouldn't. Your son made this twice as worse. He should have been calling a ride right now and going home with her. I tried my best. Well, that's what public defenders are for. Like I said, we're not going to impound your truck. I said, we're not going to impound the truck. Like I said, I'm trying to work with you. But, all right, I appreciate it. Nope, you're good. Thank you, bye.
With the confrontation finally over, attention shifted toward the child, Ty's family, and the difficult aftermath left behind in the parking lot.
Hi, are you Jim? I'm Officer Myers, like I said.
He's a good dad and everything. He's got some issues.
I mean,
Carmen.
Huh?
Where's Carmen?
She's over here.
Is she okay?
Yeah, he has a half-drank bottle of tequila in his front seat as long as a thing of margaritas. Okay. So.
We've got our grades up to A's. He's been a real good dad, but he's got a problem.
Hey, like I said, man, I'm not trying to screw you guys. He did want you to leave. We left all of his property with you guys. It's in the front seat of the truck.
What?
Like his wallet, his phone.
Yeah. I mean, we're in our 70s, man. We don't.
I get it. You guys want to be grandparents. You want to be parents again.
I work 2 jobs. And
I get you. Like I said, we're not impounding the truck. I could be impounding the truck.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
We can make this.
I'm sorry about everything. It's very embarrassing.
You're good.
But he's had a problem. He gets over it and then he gets back. And he loves his daughter, though.
Child Services is going to be contacted.
Oh, I know.
I mean, realistically, it's going to make it
and
easier.
Your mom hasn't been seen in 120 days.
Okay. That's fine.
We're filing for abandonment.
Okay. That's fine.
Great grandmother.
I get you. Like I said, I'm not blaming you guys. I'm a little pissed off. I mean, I don't like when people put kids in the way of harm. So.
I know what you have to do. We've got her grades up to all A's.
And maybe you guys, I get you guys are the grandparents.
She lives in a nice place, okay? Her mom run around and 3 different guys, 4 different kids, and okay. So what's he going to get it for?
Child endangerment, obstructing, and drunk disorder.
All right.
Like I said, I said we just got to call you right, and he didn't want to talk to me. He wanted to run away.
He's got a anxiety issue since he was a little kid.
Man, he has a half bottle of tequila already down.
I know.
And he was drinking in the bar.
Know he'd come up here.
So, like I said, I get he probably has his own problems, but
I totally understand. It was only a matter of time.
If you want to come out and drink and drive and put yourself at risk.
Did you take the stuff out?
I emptied it. There's empty bottles. I don't have stuff.
Yeah, I don't drink either. My wife. We've been married 53 years. We're old school.
Okay. Everything's on the front seat. Do you have any questions for me?
No, just a key. Well,
it's in the front seat.
He'll get in contact with me later, right?
Who?
Ty.
Yeah, he'll probably get released tonight, once he sobers up. All right. Do you guys have any other questions for me?
No, I'm sick.
Yeah.
I'm done trying. We've done everything for our kids. We're broke out of it. Both of them. The other one's not bad, but just not grateful.
Good. Okay. All right. I'm not going to keep you guys out here all night. You guys are good to go. Keys. There's, like I said, the empty bottles are in the front seat. You can move them or throw them out.
You're not going to sheriff's department, right?
Huh?
Where will we be?
We're Jackson Township.
Yeah, I know. I didn't know where you took him.
He's getting booked in the Stark County Sheriff's Office.
Okay, that's where I'll pick him up, right?
Yeah, he'll call you before you head out. I wouldn't head out anytime soon. Like I said, he'll have to detox, so it might not be till the morning.
Sorry about everything.
Hey, you're good, man. Like I said, I'm happy that the daughter is okay. So.
She loves him too. I mean, he does everything for her. It's just a bad situation.
I get you.
He can't handle stress.
I got you. Like I said, we all have our issues.
Thank you.
Yep. You have a good night.
And honestly, I wasn't trying to be a smart buddy. I was just trying to get a burger with my daughter and go home. And honestly, I never cussed anybody out. I truly didn't. That's on God, on my grandparents, everybody. All I asked for was my check, buddy. I never said one cuss word to anybody. I'm a God-fearing man. I'll leave it at that, bro. You know, you got a job to do. I understand that. I respect that, but I'm being honest with you too. You still gotta do what you gotta do. It is what it is. We're here now, aren't we?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying it ain't what you. It ain't like. It's sort of hard to put my mind around because it's not that. You get what I'm saying, buddy?
Yeah, I do.
And then it makes you think, like, can you even go get a burger or get a meal with the family? Like, it's sort of a weird thing. As far as that vehicle, that's a work vehicle, so I mean...
One more time?
I said, as far as that vehicle, that's just a work vehicle, so...
Yeah, we're not...
That has nothing to do with me or my dad even. He can't control even what some people... he'll tell them, but, you know, people still gonna do it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean...
Because I don't want that to fall on my dad or anybody either, you know what I mean? Because... It's just a work vehicle, if you get what I'm saying, like, because we don't have a plow, but we do a trailer with a snow blower, and, you know, we salt and do all that stuff for the same customers that we mow for and do hard landscape for, so.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's not ownership and possession, you know what I mean?
I don't know how any of that stuff works, sir. Well, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah. It's not... If we pull somebody over and they got an open beer, you know, and that beer was from their body 2 hours ago, it's not your beer. You're in possession of it. It's not ownership, you know.
And Buddy said it was vodka, but
No, it was tequila.
I don't. And it's hard when you have your daughter in your hand and she's crying. It's like I'm trying to comfort her at the same time. I wasn't trying to go against anything against anybody, if you understand, sir.
Yeah, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't you tell the officer that he's gonna have to shoot him? He's gonna have to shoot you?
No, he was telling me about like taking my daughter out of my hands. I was saying I'll put her down. There's a way you can talk to a person about. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
putting my child. Well, it's your kid. You would do anything for your child, and you can't disagree with that, sir.
I also wouldn't tell.
But I would. Well, if your daughter's or your son's in your arms and they're crying, like, you gotta admit.
I mean, I'm not gonna agree with you.
It's a agree to disagree situation, and I'm not gonna put you on that spot. I respect you, like I said, so we'll just leave that alone. Yeah, leave it as it is. I just love my daughter to death. How about that? And if you have children, I respect you as a father too, sir. Like I told you, I ain't at the end of the day. My daughter just has my heart, if you can't tell. You understand? So, hell, if I was by myself, I'd lay on the ground for you, buddy. I'm not one of them type, you know what I mean?
I got you.
It's a little different when you got your child in your hand and you really ain't done nothing. I don't know how to explain it. Has me wondering, like, can you even go out to eat anymore? Even if you just have water, because I didn't even do nothing, buddy. And that's on God's honest truth. And I didn't say anything to anybody, but I asked for my check. And if they had audio, I know it's hard to tell because there's multiple people in there and no background noise. But if you had audio, you would hear exactly what I was saying. I have nothing to hide, so.
Give me 1 second, man.
Yes, sir.
After officers safely removed the child from the confrontation, Ty was transported and booked into the Stark County Jail on charges connected to disorderly conduct, endangering children, and obstructing official business. Investigators later documented open alcohol containers recovered from the pickup truck, along with witness statements gathered from Bubba 33 employees. Court records later showed Ty pleaded not guilty to the charges, and his bond was set at $5,000.
This is a tactical nightmare. We have a drunk, belligerent man carrying a small child, walking away from the officers, refusing to comply, refusing to put the child down, I think those officers did a great job of taking Ty into custody without causing injury to the child or Ty.